I would like to start by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land on which we are all here today, the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation. I pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging, and extend that respect to any First Nations people listening. So we're doing a test podcast in the Moorabbin PC user group, new podcast studio, and we don't really have a topic of conversation, but we just checked out the workshop downstairs that you enter through the car park, and because today's a Sunday, everyone was working on the CNC project and various other things in the workshop. And yeah, what did you guys think of the workshop there?
Yeah, I liked it. It looks like it's going to have quite a bit of equipment available to the club. So, hopefully that comes into fruition sooner rather than later.
Yep.
It looks like a fun little men's shed.
It does, absolutely.
Where all the old boys sorting out their old toys.
Yeah, that's it. That's who's down there right now.
Yeah, let's hope they get them up and running whenever they choose to.
Well, yes. It has similarities to Men's Shed, I suppose.
Yeah.
But the club is trying to expand and diversify the people that are involved here. Because it's an older demographic, just because the club has been around for quite a long time, but there's an attempt to
draw in some young blood.
Yes, and maybe rebrand a little bit as a Makerspace, or at least this club room here. Mm-hmm. But anyway, I wanted to pick up something we were discussing earlier, because me and you, Michael, we tend to have rather conspiratorial geopolitical conversations, I think.
No.
Yes.
Hardly.
It would be good to go off on one of those sort of tangents, because we were talking about cloud services.
I like that.
Because, Chris, you were talking about converting some of your web design from home server to cloud services. Mm-hmm. And I'm very interested in that, but there are concerns, how our data is
kept and hopefully not being sold off to the highest bidder.
Yeah. Or,
why not? Free market, baby.
It is free market.
Well, with the...
But I'd like to have a bit of a share if my contact details are being...
No, well, sorry, I can't. You're not privy to
to my own information.
Yeah, you're not privy to those profits.
Yeah.
One concern, or one thing I wonder about is the companies that develop the AI, the big AI models. They're very data hungry in order to train them,
and
they often have these big data centers for cloud services. Mm-hmm. So, yes, it's the AI is being trained on the open web, but is it being trained on the data that's kept on the cloud?
Well, where else would the data be kept?
Yeah.
Is it being trained on data kept underneath people's pillows?
That's coming though.
No.
Neurolinks and stuff.
It's with all the new captures and whatnot you have to fill out if you want to post online or if you want to access different websites. A lot of that's there to try to
That's all training the AIs.
No, that's partially train out the AI, but to keep out bots as well from scraping that data on that website.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it's only from my limited understanding of the situation at hand.
Yeah.
And with my experience running through a few apps here and there, but yeah.
No, I've run into that on my phone. It every now and then when I try to do a search, it launches into capture mode.
Yeah.
Because it's concerned I'm a bot or whatever. I don't know why, but it'll literally do 20 captures. It'll take me sometimes like 10 minutes to get through all the captures in order to just do a search.
Oh, geez. What happened to the old internet where you could just type in like Ask Jeeves or Dogpile?
Ask Jeeves, yes.
Yeah, just
absolutely.
Yeah, I'll fire up the old Netscape and look up. Oh, geez, I don't even want to say it, but yeah. Look
Jamie's
up,
company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's yeah.
We were having a discussion earlier today with Owen about how would you go about searching for Jamie McCartney's thespian company of.
You might not know, even know what it's
you
called.
might not know it.
No.
Oh, well, yeah.
Jamie McCartney's thespian company.
You know how they do.
Because today's the last day of comedy festival, so I was looking up, wanted to find out if we'd missed the show or whatever, and so searching for Cockbag Productions was a little problematic.
This year's play was called Cockzilla as well, so
I'm sensing a theme here.
Yes, exactly. So how would that look in your browser history, or how would that?
Oh wow, it'd fit right in.
Oh yeah.
But with the, you were saying everything's on the cloud in terms of like when you're searching the internet or using the internet. But I meant like if you're backing up your personal files to the cloud, is AI ever training on that? Now, probably they say not.
Most definitely.
Most definitely?
I'd say so. And look, these big companies like Facebook and Amazon who trained all their models on like, when was it? Like a few years back, they got away with it scot-free, basically, like letting their bots loose to like, scrape as much data as they could.
Yeah.
But, there was like that big, let's say I wanted to download an album like through Napster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the difference, Like they literally like, you monetized all that data.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, it's look, I don't know whether it's like a poor false equivalency I'm bringing forth here, but yeah. It's like the big boys can get away with doing whatever they want, but little guys,
Yeah.
if you want to just like back up some data off the internet for your own personal use later on, away from the cloud,
all of a sudden that's frowned upon.
Well, not all of a sudden. It was frowned upon ever since.
Good old mate Lars.
Oh,
Metallica.
Metallica's Lars. He was.
That was a piece of work.
Yeah, he was a piece of work, and
man, sometimes I think, what would have happened if Lars if Lars was, what was his name? Bert didn't die and Lars did.
Oh yeah, just imagine that one.
Oh wow!
Wow.
Imagine, what was it? Dave Mustaine was still in the band. You had Bert. You had
who would be drumming for him though?
Oh,
it would
someone competent,
Well, I actually, as a drummer, I used to love Lars's early stuff. There, mid '80s, early '90s stuff, and then it just got progressively worse. Is it because he was fixated on, doing this Napster, keep everything, like keep away from Napster type of thing, and didn't work on his chops, didn't, progress as a instrumentalist himself, or, what would have happened if he did work on his rudiments, on his, 44, is there 44 rudiments? I can't even remember.
44 rudiments of drumming.
Yes.
Yeah, I heard I heard the weirdest story about just how Slayer got together.
Yeah.
It was like
Slayer.
Yeah, Dave Lombardo was literally a delivery driver for a pizza delivery dude, and
oh wow,
yeah,
what's if Dave Lombardo went into Metallica? That would have turned out okay as well.
Is he in Phantomus?
I don't know what he's doing now. But supposedly he was like, he had a falling out with the boys at Slayer, and but regardless, well, there's plenty of other like really talented like drummers out there. It's just they ended up with Lars because James was like
high school
friends
buddies
with.
or something. Yeah.
did you ever see the documentary? What's it called again?
Some kind of monster.
Yeah.
Oh, that is
fascinating.
brutal. Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
So
oh,
for
man.
the people listening that might not have heard or seen that, what's the concept? Like Metallica are reuniting and they've got a lot of issues to work through. So they hire like a psychologist, psychiatrist, psychoanalyst, some kind of advisor to help them work through their issues, which, it's fair enough.
Yeah.
But
that must have been a contractual thing in there as well, I think.
Like that movie. Oh, geez, man, that movie, that blew far out.
Yeah.
What a dysfunctional group of dudes.
I know.
The
Yeah.
way they treated Jason Newsted, their bass player. Like, I heard on one of their albums, they literally like turned the bass all the way to zero.
All the way down, yeah.
Yeah, this was after Bert died. That Jason came in, and I think,
Yeah, I heard that as well.
Yeah,
I think. Yeah.
and it was like,
There was zero bass.
and
in
then
that.
they wouldn't even let him have any musical side projects, of his own.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
After turn the bass to zero on him, Just what a pack of jerks,
That would have been Lars's call, I reckon.
Yeah, and then after he left the band, after he had enough, they get in that other guy, and the other guy's an absolute beast, and they're all going, "Oh yeah, They just treat the other guy really, really nice. They treat like Jason like absolute dirt.
Oh, you're not talking about who was that new bass player from?
I'm not too sure. I can't remember his name, but yeah, he's just they're just really, really, really impressed with his chops.
Yeah, he's actually really good. What's his name? I can't even remember his name. I should.
Yeah. Anyway,
But it reminds me of that Trujillo.
Yeah, isn't that his name?
Yeah.
Trujillo?
That's his. Yeah, that's it.
That's it. Yeah.
Anyway, so we've diverged from
That's all right.
the ethics of
All right.
AI.
Let's take it back to the ethics of AI.
no, let's keep talking about metal.
Thumping the table, that's giving off a big, huge ringing sound. There was something I just wanted to interject about, like AI, and like you were talking about it training on, or rather the big tech companies creating models by training on lots of intellectual property that may not have full permission or rights to.
Yeah.
But like when we buy a book or listen to an album,
We buy the book.
yeah, okay,
We've already paid our licensing fee through buying the book.
yeah.
Yeah, so
Well, or if we listen to something on the radio, like, isn't our brain sort of learning from it? Like, you can't.
it depends on
It
your
might
level of
seem-
engagement with the radio, because the radio is there to serve an economic purpose insofar as it's there to sell what is it, ad time.
Okay, maybe a book is a better example. Like when we read a book, doesn't that information sort of change our brain, and then we take that information as sort of part of us somewhat?
Yeah.
Like we don't
And then
memorize. You could memorize a book, and some people do, but mostly we just take it in and learn from it, and it becomes
Interpret it.
part of us.
Yeah.
And that's part of what we expect to be able to do when we have access to a book or an album or a movie, is that
Yeah,
we
you
learn
might
from it.
be
So-
influenced by a certain type of book or a certain type of music as well. Yeah.
So then-
would that be?
changing it to AI, it might not seem comparable because AI is like this huge data center, vast distributed piece of code or whatever. But
It's a bloody LLM, mate. It's there. It's doing what it has to do. It's looking for different type of tokens. It's arranging them in a certain way. It's
yeah, but I mean, I know this might not be a popular point of view because yes, we have to stand up for the rights of creative people and stuff. But shouldn't AI, if people have the right to sort of learn from the content they consume, why can't AI learn from the content it consumes?
Yeah. All right. No problem. Have at it.
It does, yeah.
Yeah. What were we talking about in the first place? Like how these big companies, just where they get off like scraping all that data. So
Yeah, I'm not saying
and
there's like
they're benefiting of just normal people, you and I, kind of thing. Yeah.
Someone's already like, put in the intellectual or the artistic rigor of doing all that work, and the AI is just coming in like, just training their models on all that data. So
But like in like a legal context, if you like sample a piece of music, right?
Yeah.
That's literally using the piece of music or a chunk of it. But like AI has the ability to synthesize the music that it's listened to or learnt from. It's not copying it necessarily when it gives it back to you.
Yeah.
It might give you back like a reinterpretation.
Yeah.
So it gets very murky and grey.
What's the legality in that? How much percentage do you have to change it for it not to be called copywriting? You know? Yeah.
So I didn't want to necessarily stand up for like scraping all the artists in the world, but I just wanted to like make comparisons between like AI learning and human learning. Like there are ways of like comparing it and contrasting it that like I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, is there? I don't know. Everyone learns different.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, I was talking to a Korean fella yesterday. I was at a kid's birthday party, and a few of the parents were there. And they was explaining to me how just the approach to learning was like totally different in high school over there. They said, look, school back then in Korea was from 7 a.m. in the morning till 10 p.m. at night.
Wow.
And then afterwards, they'd have 2 hours of tutoring. And then they might do another hour or something else. They'd get 4 hours sleep at night. And then start the whole process again. I was thinking, geez, far out, like.
That's intense. That is really intense.
Yeah, the approach to learning is, like kids need space to grow, don't they? You need like a time in your life when you're growing up to, make mistakes and to, like just, learn about who you are, learn about like, well, what you can and what you can't
naturally,
do. Grow into your own skin, basically.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. But this is like, no wonder they're like, hitting sixes and like, creating like, drone armies and, getting so far ahead of the game technologically because, they're
that's what they're trying to do, really.
Yeah. But then again, they've got like other problems insofar as they're not reproducing as a society. And, they have a very low birth rate and children are very stressed and,
as do we here somewhat.
Yeah, but here it's like, all right, where are like, top academic achievers, you don't really hear about it. It's not as ingrained as like, the hyper-competitive educational culture that they seem to have over there.
Yeah.
And in other Asian countries, for that matter. But, yeah.
Yeah. Everyone learns differently, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. I have a very hard time learning, Still do. But,
yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Talking about learning as well, I was how I'm doing my website migration to off-prem.
Yeah.
I was talking to my mate Michael, another Mike.
There are so many mics around the club.
Yeah. And he goes, "Oh, are you doing it with AI? I've heard AI can really do things in, cook up a website in a matter of a couple of minutes." And I said, "Oh no, you can do it, but a lot of the code is broken in between that. You know what I mean? Like forms and some CSS or JavaScript is all broken." And then I thought to myself, hold on, why am I doing it old school way when I can have that AI as a tool helping me do my thing as well? And so I started doing it. I started doing it with Gemini. And the amount of production that I got, it was just tenfold. I cleaned up my codes and I learnt along the way, and now I've got a new level to work towards. So AI, I think, is bloody brilliant in that respect.
It's caused a bit of a crisis in my mind, though, because like I'm studying computer science, or I'll put that on hold for the moment. But like the reason I got into it is because I had so much fun coding. But the potential there is that AI can take most of the
brunt of the work.
Most of the heavy lifting.
So
absolutely.
So pretty soon you'll just have to write a nice essay to submit to the AI to
absolutely.
Or
to cook up whatever idea you have in mind.
A project specification document.
Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah.
There you go.
And I was actually looking into this as well. It's probably old news. I don't get into socials anymore, but there's actually a thing called vibe coding.
Yeah,
it's just incredible what kids are doing these days. They basically do everything in an afternoon, and so productive, so fast, and back in the old days, that would have taken you months to do. They're doing it over a weekend or an afternoon. It's
funnily enough, tying it back to music, Rick Rubin has become a bit of a what would you call him? There was a meme which tied Rick Rubin to like vibe coding because maybe he has this sort of hippie style of producing music, and they likened it to the way that you can sort of produce code without with a vibe, without a certain like technical rigor. Not saying Rick Rubin doesn't have technical rigor, but you get what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
No, but he's sort of he was putting this meme, and then he's sort of taken it and run with it, and he's like become like a guru for vibe coding.
Wow.
As sort of like this thing that could be like the new punk rock.
Yeah. Holy moly.
Yeah, and he's got a book.
Good on him.
He's got a book which like ties together, I think it's Taoism with vibe coding.
Whoa.
There's some very esoteric stuff there,
Yeah.
Taoism. Can we even have a punk rock? Can you even have a punk rock movement in today's like surveillance age?
It's called taking those things down.
It's
It's a good point.
a good idea.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But I guess his idea of likening it to punk rock was that in punk rock, people reacted against the prog rock where like it became so technical and so virtuistic that then punk was a reaction to that where you only need to know 3 chords and you could create a band.
Yeah.
So maybe a similar thing can happen with coding where you don't have to have the depth of technical knowledge to launch off into it.
Punk rock coding, huh?
Punk rock coding.
Wow. All we got to do is get the boys downstairs to like start the production on that CNC machine, and we'll be able to like
punk rock CNC.
Punk rock CNC. There you go. Run by a bunch of 78-year-olds. That's
the
wonderful.
old boys will keep the machine running. That's
it.
Yeah.
But we're the young guys. But we're
on the way there.
We're the young guys, but we're middle aged. We need even younger people in the club.
Yeah.
Well,
there are.
ideas,
not saying there isn't, but like.
Yeah,
if we're the young guys, that's not a good sign.
Come on, everybody.
Make more kids.
All you guys that are interested in electronics and coding and CNCs and lasers, come down to Melbourne PC Group.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have some fun.
But I probably did this with you guys, like try to get you guys interested in the club, but I've realised like marketing and things like that, it's a fine line between like promotion and being desperate.
Yeah, absolutely.
The more I try to like tell someone, you should get like, remember you used to like give me graphic novels and say, read this, and like as soon as you did that, it would turn me off wanting to read it.
Oh, geez.
Like in some degree, like a recommendation.
You're trying to push back on it.
For some reason, I hate it when someone says you'd like this, because it's like they say, I understand what you like and how your brain works.
Right. Oh, wow.
He's hurt.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm an individual, you know.
Yeah,
as
yeah.
the great.
So people have to discover things themselves to some degree.
Well,
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mark Jacko Jackson.
What's
I'd
that got to do with anything?
He sang that song. I'm an individual.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Just yeah. He was stomping
Pump and
around,
drive.
and yeah, it was just
Insert track here.
Yeah.
Mark Jacko Jackson.
Oh yeah, that was a character.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's
Yeah.
a figure from a bygone era.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Australia that doesn't exist anymore.
Does not, unfortunately. Yeah, and neither does that type of footy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was a
It's
great
long
footy.
gone.
Mm.
Don't even play 25-minute quarters anymore.
No,
Nah,
22.
no, 20 minutes now, isn't it?
Really,
Or,
20? Wow,
Used to be half an hour a quarter.
jeez.
But
Yeah, it was like 90-minute games, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Or longer.
something like that. I don't
Yeah.
even. Yeah, it's a long time.
Mm.
Something that maybe you can clear this up because I was always didn't fully understand the rules of footy completely. Like, how does the siren work in footy as compared to something like basketball? Because like you can kick after the siren in footy.
Yeah,
I think it's if you've got a free kick and the siren's gone off and you haven't kicked yet, then yeah, it's the free kick will still be paid.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. If you mark it before the
Yeah.
siren.
Is that
Yeah.
maybe I'm making more out of it than
It's
That
not
is
like a
necessary.
buzzer. It's not like a buzzer beater in basketball where you have to like the ball has to leave your hand as the buzzer goes off. I think
Yeah.
the protocol in Australian rules football. I'm no expert. I haven't watched it in years now, but yeah, from my understanding is you can or you could take your free kick. You were allotted a certain amount of time, and you could do it within that
That allocation.
that allocation.
But what if the person that has the free kick at the end of the game to win the game just decides to really, really slow it down?
Yeah, is it like a 24-second shot clock or something?
Yeah, I'm up. Yeah, like I said, ask ChatGPT.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure ChatGPT has lots of information on AFL.
Yeah, absolutely. Another interesting AFL thing is you can run outside of the lines
Yeah.
but keep the ball
Keep the ball in,
inside.
yeah.
Whereas in basketball, any part of you that goes out, even if you're trying to save the ball and you're out of bounds and then jump back in to save it, they'll call it
Call it out.
call it out. Yeah.
But then what about touchdowns in American football and the boundary there?
Yeah, the boundary's really wide though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Most in rugby, they like got thinner lines and the guys run in and out of
Yeah,
the field a
absolutely.
little bit when
Yeah.
they're like, doing some of that razzle dazzle stuff. But yeah, being gridiron.
The goose step and everything.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, look. It's terrifying. Look, the big walls of meat running at you. I have to do some, some pretty special, fine skills there.
Yeah. Talking about fine skills in rugby, I think the current UFC champion, Alex Volkanovski,
Yeah,
he
he-
used to play rugby or union or something.
Yeah, didn't Dana White sign him up after he saw him having a biffo on the field with someone else?
Oh, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was,
Oh.
yeah, he's just incredible.
Yeah,
Little
good on him.
5'7" dude. That's
angry, yeah, he's-
beating up everyone.
Yeah, he's got like that angry man syndrome, heart of a warrior.
Was he recruited?
Yeah, he was recruited from a fight he had on field, didn't he? That was the story. It's all there on TV. You can watch it, you can YouTube it, and yeah.
So I might have been recruited for something for the first time ever.
Oh, really?
Yeah, got like a part-time job offer yesterday.
Oh, good on you.
Cool.
Like
You can become a productive member of society for
Yeah,
a change, as
yeah.
opposed to a lifelong
Yeah.
lifelong student, Owen.
Yeah.
You got to pay some taxes,
Literally.
like the rest of us. Oh,
He's a career student, this guy.
yeah. Hey, look, you never stop learning till
Yeah,
you
that's
die.
it.
But I'd always thought, like, shouldn't employers be a bit more proactive? Like, they sort of, in the power dynamic, like it's usually, come to us, impress us, send your CVs to us from their perspective. They're saying like, whereas they do recruit for like, I suppose, high profile positions, but shouldn't they recruit for like all across the spectrum? Really?
I think they kind of do, except it's just we're presented with one thing when the reality is something else. I got recruited for my job, but then again, it was Look at all those people that play sports. They're like their eyes on the field constantly on like the little leagues, seeing who's got talent, who doesn't. So and I'd imagine in your field, and look in some more sensitive fields out there as well. They'd have people with eyes on like the talent, basically. So
it's good.
But there are different avenues you can take towards employment, and it's just I imagine for more like intellectually challenging positions, and that'd be you'd be going around in various circles, and the talent would get noticed and picked up.
That's good. Yeah. Well done, Oz. Good on you.
I need to learn more. It's just
learn on the job. Just say yes and dive in, and next thing you know, you'd be
you'll be running.
Running it.
Well, hey, just take on the responsibility. See where it'll take you.
Yep. That's good advice. Do we want to keep talking or?
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't mind. Yeah, I like that gesture, Michael.
All right, we might stop the podcast
and have one or two.
And so this was a test or episode 1 of something, and we might do another podcast like this at some point in the future, weeks or month or something. Oh, have we introduced ourselves?
No,
we haven't. I'm Owen.
We want to.
It's up to you. Yeah, I'm Owen or Owen Harris. And
what do you do, Owen?
So at this club, I do a few things in terms of like organise guest speakers for the monthly meeting, and I have various interests in like music, art, coding, which is a bit of a weird combination, but they can fit together in like a makerspace.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
interesting jigsaw puzzle.
Yeah, very. It's good.
There you go.
I like it. Cool. Thanks for having us on, Owen.
That's all right. Do you guys want to? It's up to you. You can just be anonymous.
Anonymous. Wow.
Oh, okay. So I'm Anonymous 1. I've known Owen for quite some time.
Oh, jeez.
How long now? I don't know.
Yeah. This is weird because you were my bully and I was his bully, but now we're all friends.
Yeah. Well, that's the way the cookie crumbles.
All right. The end.